What is going on, people of the internet? My name is RussianWarDog95, and today we're going to be starting a new series by the name of Storytime. Now, during Storytime, I will tell you about a story of my life. It is going to be ranging from anywhere to funny, weird, or extremely creepy. Now, while I'm telling you this story, I'm going to be drawing you a picture corresponding to the story. And if you don't understand exactly what's happening in the picture at first, don't extremely freak out, because you will probably later after you've heard the entire story. So without further ado, let's begin. Today's episode is going to be about camp stories. So, I'm going to be talking about a camp that happened last year at my school. So, day one, we go to the camp. We're divided up into teams. I'm in Team Western Wolves and was elected as team leader. And if you're wondering how the whole thing ended up, we actually finished second with just 2 or 3 points behind. So, here we are, day one, which is pretty uneventful, except for the fact that at night, me and my friend couldn't sleep. It was way too cold. So we just kept each other company through the night, but we're extremely sleep deprived the next morning. But this day is where it gets juicy, because the second morning, a lot of kids report, Hey, teacher, my headlamp or my fork or my cell phone is gone. And the teachers are like, no, you just misplaced it. It's not gone. But me and some other kids were like, nah. You have been successfully robbed by hobos. So, we form this neighborhood watch. So, that night we decide, that's it, we're not gonna sleep, we're gonna stay up and protect these kids because we are afraid that they're going to get stabbed in the kidneys. So, we do stay up that night. But something else happens before that. So, 2 kids, let's call them Chernobyl and Influenza, they decide they're gonna play Charlie. Now, if you don't know what this is it's a game where you take 2 pencils and ask a Mexican demon a yes or no question, and then the pencils like fly and, I don't know, they like land on yes or no, I don't know. So, well, this isn't really that bad, but the teachers, they don't like it, because I'm in an extremely Christian school, so they don't like these demon type of stuff. They're very against it. But these 2 are little rebels, so they don't go and do it anyway. All Influenza and Chernobyl. But while they're doing it, in the tent sleeping is Keyring. Now, Keyring is a very religious person, so this stuff freaks him out completely. And they literally force him to watch them play the game. And he just is traumatized. He has PTSD flashbacks to this day. So he goes and tells on him. He's extremely traumatized. He tells them, teachers, that, they played Charlie, whatever. So they get into big trouble. But these 2 aren't done with their little charade. They go and they play it in the girls' bathroom. Yes, you heard me correctly. But they get found out and are in even bigger trouble. But now everybody is freaking out because this demon ghost is haunting our campgrounds, and the girls can't go to the bathroom because they're going to get stabbed in the lung or something. So, yeah, this is pretty bad. Now, another kid, let's call him Mincemeat, he goes and he stays in the girls' bathroom waiting for someone to come. In walks Macaroni, getting completely jump scared by him and passing out. And then I have to go and wake her up. It's my responsibility for some reason. And you'll notice that a lot of things in this story I have to do because I was one of the little kids that wasn't afraid of this Charlie ghost guy. So, I go and wake her up. But while I'm busy doing this, 2 other kids pass out of the stress, Yes, you heard me. 2. 4 kids have to go home to their mom because they're too scared. 3 other literally have to stay with the teachers in the teachers' quarters because they're too scared. So everybody is just, everybody is just extremely scared. They're like, what are we gonna do? So I wake Macaroni up, and she's still pretty mad at me because earlier that day, as a joke, I pretended to take a leak on her tent, which didn't go off too well with her, so she's still mad at me. I wake her up, she almost hits me, luckily I dodge it. And then she's like, oh my gosh, we gotta go tell these kids this is not real. So we try and tell them it doesn't work. They're too scared. They're so scared, in fact, to the point where they literally start to bless the tents with their spit. Okay, now everybody's feeling a bit better because the demonic games aren't being played anymore. The tents are blessed. Everybody's not nice. Now, earlier that day, a kid, let's call him Ducky. So Ducky has a big headache and he goes to sleep. But then another kid, let's call him Jumbo Jet. Jumbo Jet goes, oh my gosh, Ducky is dead. Ducky is dead. You have to go save him. So I gotta go wake him up. Once again, this is me. So I go wake him up. He's like, oh no, you have to leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. So everybody's okay. Okay, that's it. This whole ride is over. We can finally sleep. The kids are okay. The tents are blessed. But the neighborhood watch ain't sleeping. We go and we patrol the perimeter. So, we patrol the perimeter and we see something. A light. And now remember that I told you, one kid's headlamp was stolen. So we presume it's the headlamp. The hobo took the headlamp. And we flash our flashlights onto him and our headlamps, and we see just a hobo standing there in all of his glory with like a freaking broken off pipe that he probably stole somewhere. And we shoo him away. We're like, this guy ain't gonna steal our kidneys and sell them on the black market to good old Charlie over here. So, we go and tell the teachers. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. We go tell the teachers. We're like, oh no, it's just your imagination. But it's okay, the security guard will save you. And this is like one security guard, and he has to patrol like a, 400 by 400 meter area. That's insane. Like, really? So, this is it. We are forced to sleep by the teachers. But do we sleep? No, we do not. Luckily, there wasn't anything else, except for the fact that we had like, okay, now the 3 of us will go patrol, then you 2 go next. And then on one of the guys' patrols, they literally spotted a hole in the fence big enough for a human to climb through. So, that was pretty scary as well. But we made it through the night, not getting shanked in the kidneys. So, this was an extremely eventful camp. Like, because it was over the next day, for the day. It was only a 3-day camp. But, oh my, did this leave an impression on me. Just because of how afraid somebody can be of something that, in my opinion, does not even exist. You know, they're spit blissing the tents. Oh, and then, of course, there was the event where we saw the hobo. But the biggest part of the camp for me was this whole Charlie charade. So anyway, don't forget to leave a like, turn on notifications, and subscribe. This has been Russian War Dog, signing out.